Set will be a map where, once again, he can just keep playing the Omen, I'd imagine.
Just
yeah,
aim.
absolutely, and I'm very excited to see
I'm about to
Fruit
start
again.
using that
It's still
shit.
our
I'm about to
brand
start
new
telling my
map, the third
teammates.
time we're seeing it here in Pacific. But of course, we're starting with the old
I'm about to start
classic
telling
of
that to my
Ascent.
teammates in
The
ranked.
question is, are they going to change up the meta? We know that Big Time likes anti-meta stuff.
I think both these teams will modernize. They've had enough time. I'm going to be shocked if I see Sova KO on either side here because, you know, what year are we in? People don't do that these days. Ascent is a fun map now. Everybody knows that.
That's
so
right.
You can get excited, viewers at home.
Oh wait, we're watching T1 play right now?
turn
Oh
off Ascent.
shit, that's kind of crazy.
Turn off Ascent. I love Ascent. I think it is very interesting nowadays. Do agree there's a lot of different approaches that kind of mix some older styles with some modernization in terms of the ancient pool and the choices.
Oh my god, you think they're gonna be flaming him again?
I mean, Boom used to see a little bit of the
Oh my
beats
god.
mixed in, but T1
Wait, this is gonna be
I
crazy.
said they just did a European boot camp, guys. This looks like a BBL Fnatic comp if I've ever seen one.
Oh, yeah.
Buds on the chamber. Izu's going to be on the solo duelist of the Yoru.
Hey, they
You're
benched
rocking
him?
the Vice there. I
No,
think that
they
this will be
caught
a very
him?
interesting comp for T1 here.
I like it.
I have to say, though, they did boot camp in
Was that the
EMEA,
last
we
match
know
you
that
played?
is not the best region.
Okay.
So, what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
Boom's playing the NA comp though, so
Yeah.
who won
Damn.
that?
Cypher Deadlock on the side of Boom. Honestly, I really like this composition on Ascent. Expect them to dominate the mains and on that defense, put the hard home those main
crazy.
chokes.
Well, this is going to be very exciting. Both of these teams are
Let me
desperately
check
looking
the
to
stats.
redeem their names, to make us believe in them once more. They started so well at the beginning of this year. We were screaming,
check some
boom,
statistics.
we were doing wolf howls in
I mean,
the
they lost to
stadium.
Paper
And
X, okay.
T1 winning another trophy
They lost
for
to
Pacific.
Durex.
We want to see a better performance by
Okay.
both of these teams. But I think you're both right. You're onto something here. That maybe what had happened the other day for both of these teams
They
aren't
lost to
completely
Talon.
reflective of the
Okay.
potential that they have right now.
Oh, definitely not for Boom.
They lost
they've
to
seen better days in the groups
RRQ.
before, but we'll see if they can step up today.
Okay.
Yep, that is the question. And to take us through this series is going to be
I
Quack
mean-
and Komodo.
A lot of potential,
I
but
mean-
ultimately we want to be entertained. But at the same time, I always have to remind everyone about this Ascension, the whole thing, you know, Boom's opponents.
They kind of killed his confidence. They just keep calling him shit.
It's a stepping stone, right? Because they got to get the win to at least get there first. Because Boom, need the wins to even consider getting back to there. Because
You keep calling someone shit, what are they gonna start thinking? They're gonna start thinking themselves that they're shit.
they just go.
And like, he just hasn't been playing well ever since.
I don't know, their home is in Bangkok, but yeah, somewhere in Southeast Asia, Indonesia. But at the same time, yeah, just so many obstacles. T1 is one of them. Let's see if we can do some damage at the same time. T1.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Pretty decent form against Paper X.
It was a great comeback, I'll say that. But a Paper X that is, you know.
So,
was
yeah, we just keep it at that.
Another way. It is
But,
what it is. But yes, looking at these comps,
yeah,
it's
let's
not the
just move on with the
stable,
game.
Meta that we have known and come to hate. I didn't really like the 7-5.
Let's go, Boom. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
T1, see what they got on the attacking side here. It's Boom opting to start on the defenses, and already Shiro find a 2.
A lot of trades. Stacks actually finding it back also, so that's not too bad already. 3-on-3. A lot of open ground now with those 2 defensive players.
I've never
out on
seen
the
Boom
ground.
play before. My first time watching Boom
It's
as
not the
well.
Phoenix comp that Boom ran,
No, sir.
but it is a lot of fights that they're still looking to contain and win. Berserk's is low.
Yeah, because T1 is currently contacting every single little spot now through market, possibly through, I was going to say stairs. Okay, back to stairs. You got to close the door first. DH doing his due diligence.
Yeah, it's one of Big Time's favorite players in DOS9. Boss9 going up against the newbie on T1 for DH. An impressive stat line in there for
You guys
his
are
first
funny.
series in T1. Spotting both.
Flash out as well. Ooh, gets a good shot. Wall banged. But needs the one headshot against us.
If only he hit the shot the round,
Out
he
from the
would've
back,
won.
it's a right click. It's Boom with the pistol.
Yeah, unfortunately just reading that one wrong at the end there. As soon as DOS9 hears that reload going for the charge, you understand that. Now, we got into this one pretty rapid snap, something I want to kind of little highlight going into this anti-eco round right now is the Boom versus Talon game, right? We think about that one, we think about Boom really kind of underperforming in that one. Berserks and NC Slasher having a bit of shockers, but I look towards this series, Bind and Icebox were the two maps that were played there. Both of these have been banned initially in this series. So I start to get my head around things and I start to wonder, all right, Boom, well, Bind has been a map that you've generally liked to play.
Stop, chat.
What do you actually feel confident
Stop. We
these
can't be
days,
doing
right?
this.
Coming on the back of that great stage 1
We
playoffs
can't be doing
shambles.
this, chat.
Right.
So they take it to Corrode. That's going to be really interesting
Stop.
for this one. And for T1 going to Ascent, I think it's fair, but I also think it's flaky. So for them dropping the pistol here,
Bro, why does
not
no
off to
one
the
buy the
greatest start,
Outlaw?
but,
Like,
I mean, it is too
no one
early to
buying
tell,
Outlaw.
really,
Why are we
what
buying the
T1 are
Marshall and the
gonna
Big
look like with
25?
this
Let's get
opening
a Outlaw
It's
going.
only the second match that these two teams are playing right here in stage 2 for now. But at least currently, Boom happy to take contact.
Damn.
Famous up for Marshall. He's happy to click away on this weapon. Close range, looking for
If only you hit the shots there.
straight onto Izu, where there is now then a judge lying in wait in the hands of NC Slasher. Just no entry at all for T1.
Wait, we were
Ball's
whiffing,
trying to
guys.
come through from Boom. Wondering where is Famous? Is he going to be
Stop,
here
stop,
today?
stop. I
Well,
can't.
it's not name and
No more.
lights,
That's
but
it.
he
I'm
started
done.
to
No
walk
more.
the path.
I'm not
that is
doing
for
this
sure.
shit. No more. That's it.
2-0 start.
That's my women. I'm not doing
For
anymore.
Boom Esports, now we start
I'm
to see
not
what
doing
things will
anymore.
look like for T1, and it's not like they're playing this new composition of theirs, and no one's playing in sort of
No more for
comfort
me.
roles, or we've got one player or two players off role or anything like that. I look to them being very comfortable in a lot of these agents right now, trying to just put all the pieces to the puzzle together. So I see great value in what T1 can come to the party with here on Ascent.
I have a
Map has
judge,
been
I mean.
around for the pretty much inception of Valorant, right? So
That's
see what
3
chopping and
rifles,
changing they're
a
gonna be
judge,
able
and
to do to
a
bait out
Marshall.
Boom, who meanwhile in this
I'm
fresh
an
round are
okay
eking the space in
buy
towards B
here,
main.
but
I mean the sheer wall here.
Could be better, could be
Very
better.
common when Vice is played on this
Not
map.
bad though.
You can sometimes see
Stick
it
where,
a
huh?
little bit deeper in towards main as well if they want to go for a little bit more
Oh,
forward
they
play.
don't know about him.
Good start though as Izu finds NZ Slasher.
Yeah, forward play already a little bit asterisk on that, eliminated because NC Slasher was noted from the previous round. But here we go into the angles. This is an opening then for T1. Note at the Guardian now as well, so you can only assume that they would be rotated over onto Generator, trying to get the spams in Buzz. NTH, pretty good.
Okay.
Famous though.
They're getting some damage, right?
NTH in that little fight.
Yeah, the Cypher Lock utility around the site not really providing too much for Boom.
Can't do much with the
Deficit
Marshall
retake.
though, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
but at least now with the spike down, they will be
was
able
hard.
to hold the angles.
It was a hard
Noted that it was a
retake.
clone as well, so
Can't
still,
do much here.
for now, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for Famous and Shiro to descent from
They
heaven.
should know they're both there,
Still
yeah.
looking for the angles, though. Depending on whether or not Meteor makes a slight mistake, but ultimately playing it safe. No kills found for Boom in this end of the round. Buzz with a
Decent
triple
bonus.
to pick
Can't
things up.
ask for more.
Yeah, T1 on the board, nice.
Some damage, a
And
couple
early
kills.
As well, the way
Pretty
a bonus
good.
round should go. It's not flawless
round
for
for them.
sure, but it is retaining what
They get a full
need
buy now
towards
here.
the next round. Bit ambitious, I'll say, on the line for NC Slasher to peak, but you got to give credit where credit is due. It's a very sharp shot immediately to come on out for T1 as well. So if they are already just making sure that the crosshair placement is good in this map, they're potentially, not going to see themselves in a 10-2 deficit at the half for the opening map and have to really come through with a comeback.
Certainly shouldn't be, but now we have an op
Yeah,
in the
you-
hands
you
of
guys
Famous.
are rude.
Signature.
Yep, signature gun from stage 1.
You guys
Don't know
are
how impactful
ruthless,
it was, but I
chat.
just feel like it went haywire
Against that Talon.
against Talon.
That
Just
in the op round
absolutely
3? Wow,
not
that is
allowed
an
to
op
sink.
round 3.
So I'll see if T1 are going to
Jesus.
look to just off-put that when you consider Buzz on Chamber. He should know how these operators get played.
Buzz and Famous is a very strong parallel to draw upon for this map, but still, for now,
Wait, whoa, is he cheating?
insane.
How does he know everything's there?
T1.
Predominantly
Just
all those
broke his whole
deadlock
setup.
utility over towards the A site. There is that deeper Vice wall that I was talking about just before. Gives you a heads-up play if they are going any further for orb control, or if you need to also just be there a little bit more wisely.
He was no, I'm talking about the tripwire.
Drawing out what they can
That's
over
crazy.
at B. Meanwhile, the pivot towards the A site, if they want to continue with this one at the moment, could go in towards the deadlock utility, but NC Slasher going to be the first point of contact.
Yeah, noted the clone as
Yo,
well. falling back
NC
into
Slasher, that's a
this
fire
common
alias
position.
now.
We'll see if Famous's op will ring out. No, Buzz! What an entry! Anticipated the first one on the generator.
I
And
say
then the
his
next
name.
DOS9 as well, though, able to get the wallbang back through.
Good load to come out from Meteor actually here as well. You can see that Berserks is kind of aware of it, but just the time and the affordance in this situation, he cannot go sniffing for it.
Not too much. You know who is going to go sniffing? Buzz. Okay. Now it's really iffy.
Is Boom good, though?
Shock dart to close, clear close range.
Is
He was
Boom
still at the
good?
end of his life,
Are they
wasn't
good
he,
team?
there? 5
Yeah.
HP.
At least B-hopping
I've never
into a
watched them play
safer spot,
before.
then might be
I
able to
suppose
still
they're
do some
alright,
damage.
decent.
Though, short steps into a safer
Okay.
spot, but still the kills going into way of T1, happily holding the angles. It's just DOS9 now, who doesn't have much time left, trying to get as many kills as possible. Buzz is low, but the
Damn.
jumping right click
The
gives
right click
Buzz
there.
the 4K.
Up with the spike, but you'll take the round there for T1.
They went 5-0 in
Some sharp
stage
shots to
1,
come through
really?
from Buzz, already being online this super early
Oh,
is going to
that's
bode well
kinda
for T1,
crazy.
I
Okay.
reckon. Talked about NC Slasher being the first one to need a dispatch of, removing all that utility, but the fact that Famous just doesn't even look like he reacts with that operator against Buzz there gets a little bit unfortunate.
From
This
the
is a
playoffs, I
Famous
see.
that really needs to step back into
It is
form
what it is.
for some success on this Boom
Yo,
squad.
My
Wow, what a
cat
way
is
to put
just
him in the-
freaking out, just
the
running
hot
around the
seat.
bed.
We do, yes.
The thing is, though, Boom are in the hot seat right now, right?
Okay.
They are a team that
They have a timeout. What do you
lot
think
of,
they're talking about,
other
chat?
teams have put as their most feared team in
What do you
this
think is
group,
happening in the
Omega.
T1
And if they're
comms?
coming away with a loss against Talon, if they come away with a loss against T1 here,
We're kind
we
of
start to
starting off
question,
cold.
where
We're
has
kind of
the
whiffing.
Boom of stage 1 gone? Where is their
We're whiffing.
ferocious-
Let's hit some shots, boys.
They had the
But
first
shoot
two
back.
rounds. He did have some good rounds with that Marshall of his, but now onto this op. Yeah, even though it's not ringing out or shooting, sometimes it's also the positioning that goes through. I mean, T1 a lot.
No,
of teams
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The way they were treating him, that should not be happening.
Around this op. Granted,
that's-
Ascent is not a map
that's-
that they
that's
play too
fucked.
often, but still.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of.
That's all I'm gonna say on that situation with Sylvan and stuff like that.
Right? Maps that Boom were once feeling quite
That
comfortable
shit's not
on,
right, bro.
They're looking to not be comfortable on it. You also think that, when you got Split gone and Pearl gone for T1, I start to think as well, where are they actually going to look to pivot a veto? Haven.
He started crying
probably don't wanna
mid-game.
go
There's
towards there
no
either.
shot
So
that happened.
The fact that Ascent comes out, you're expecting them to be.
There's
cracking
no
it, which
shot he
evidently
started.
They should have
He
been coming out
actually
with a
did that.
composition like this.
Composition or not, for now, just trying to do what they can with what they have. DOS9 able to take a shot off the contact that was found in BME.
Yo, Dozy Swift, thank you for the tier 1
Gets
sub,
her right
appreciate you.
back with the outlaw.
Wait, they don't
Scary
know.
peeks because Shira snuck up from behind, but the shot's not connected.
Tactical timeout. Let's hit our shots, boys.
To me, all of it, that is unfortunate there for Shiro. Just the eco round to come through for Boom, however, though.
Bro, just imagine that Sylvan right there. That's T1, and that was Sylvan in the corner, right? Did they call that timeout and say, "You lost that round because you whiffed. Stop whiffing. Hit your shots. Just hit your shots. Stop whiffing."
Get the better review with their splits to A.
Oh my god!
They're also
Imagine,
confident
bro.
in.
Imagine, bro.
Here the operator out for Buzz. Tour de force in play.
That would
Quite the
just be
duel. Still the
crazy.
shot rung out. It's DOS9 who unfortunately suffers defeat.
Yeah, DH.
That would
Sharpie
just
trade
be
out. I say trade.
crazy.
Trade of a missed shot from Buzz. Meanwhile, I talk about the mid pressure that Boom need to start to explore. Well, they're here, but T1 are aware of it. Stacks. You cannot beat him in the mind game, and Famous is down.
Even though Stacks is low HP, yes, that is quite big damage felt on the side of Boom. At the same time, right, it's a 5-on-2 now. You're thinking to save.
Are we even shooting there?
At least you've eliminated
Stop,
Meteor.
stop.
But what do you look to do now? T1 have scoped out the whole situation. They've got a dimensional drift on Izu.
No more,
If
chat,
they
no
need to
more.
pop this one to refigure out some extra information.
Precise.
Now, apart from that, Stacks, you can just fall away if you want as well and play with the Hunter's Fury. If they don't play any of these Quack in this
I mean,
sort of
I'm
round,
not
that
gonna
could be an
lie.
absolutely devastating round to come soon.
T1 just looks
And
better
just
right
by
now.
given the situation here, Boom have to save. Huge ultimate rounds to come
Boom
forward
are
next
just
year
like,
soon.
I don't know, they're just taking the
Boom are gonna have
gunfights
to
and
try
not
and
winning
find
them.
that next
I'm gonna
one.
be honest, that's really actually what's
Precisely
happening
that.
right now.
Both teams very
Okay,
aware
in this situation right now,
what they do
chat,
have, hence
I'm a
T1 marking
Boom is
towards
not
the
shooting
as well,
back.
while Boom looks for
Like,
exits. That would be that for this
as
round.
ironic as it sounds, like Boom is
T1
not
is a
shooting back
happy
right now.
4-2.
Like T1 is shooting right now.
But what we think off the next one upcoming, Boom has their work cut out for them.
They're just
And then
peeking
six,
into them and
Buzz
just
getting
killing
taken
them.
off.
As
Sure,
ironic as
Hunter's
it sounds.
Fury, if you can get that online, but finding stacks here, that would actually be even better for Boom in the next round. But dropping the gun, so they get both of them.
Wow.
That actually turns a round next that was coupled with a promise of 2 guns and some
Your
extra
money.
utility to dimensional drift in. Maybe you're getting some blind plays and some trap plays with a Hunter's Fury as well on a Cypher Lock composition that can do these sort of
Yes.
trap plays on defense, to now having to
Yes.
actually eco. That
Yes.
hurts for Boom.
Yes, Komodo.
If you're saving, save.
No. They got robbed. Ay, ay, ay. Well, T1 happy with that result.
Could be 5-2
They've got their
here.
guns, they've got the outlaw
I mean, I'm not
back in
gonna lie, is
Buzz's
this even
hands
gonna be
because they went for
competitive?
slight
I've
anti-eco.
never watched
Dust
Boom
Knight,
play,
what
but
is
like,
this?
There's no recon on
so
the back
far
of
I'm
it.
just
You
not
see a lot
impressed
of
with
these off
anything.
plays, your old Vision Striker-esque plays coming through.
like,
from
is this
the
like
foot of
a
mid and
stomp of a
crunching
match or
towards
what?
B.
Well, yeah,
Can't believe DOS9 has just done that by himself.
Not
And
bizarre, I
I'm
think
more
it's looking
gobsmacked by
over.
the
Like,
fact
why
that
did the
he's
Omen
managed
just
to get
full
out
buy?
scot-free.
and that's one of the things I was thinking about as well.
Why did he
right? The
just full buy?
comparison between DOS9 and DH. DH slots in
His
the
whole
very
team
nicely,
saved.
but plays rather conventional. DOS9, on the other hand,
Flash is
does his own thing.
documentary.
Yeah, DH is put into a role and a position in a team where he knows his role, right? He knows what the expectations are coming in towards this team where DOS9...
Rage bot,
you've got a lot
I'm pretty
more
sure
to do,
he just
right? When
rage
you look at
bot.
the names, when you look at the play
His
styles
whole
of these
team
two
saved.
teams, I definitely think that the controller of T1 doesn't need to do as much heavy lifting as DOS9 does on Boom.
hell yeah. We love those plays from DOS9 for sure, but now we'll see if his hero Phantom will be able to do that much. He's getting marked by Izu, the Hunter's Fury, forcing him to dance. The footwork is good, but Shiro does get one as well. Izu now coming in, takes out DOS9 and Famous.
Disgusting.
Now the rest of them just streaming into sight.
What
Shiro
am I
as well as
watching,
Berserks. Just one of them close by.
What am I
Jack's
watching?
just happy enough that the rest of his team was able to find the frags. It doesn't really matter that he lost his life towards the counter-over in Shiro on that Hunter's Fury, because Izu got in, right? You allowed him to get in on that dimensional drift. You supported his play.
I'm about to watch the documentary at this
Perfect
point.
combo, perfect set. Meanwhile, for Boom, still again kind of catching up. Granted, this was a slight half.
These rounds are not even
round,
competitive.
if you will, but they're not finding too much off of it. Berserk's just trying to get as many picks as possible. Has picked up the more kills, couple more kills until Meteor sneaks up from right underneath. 5-2.
Oh, T1, generally a great macro team. When it came to the Paper X game, yeah, it leads to being a little bit more question, and you need a little bit more individual micro play to contend with just the chaos that Paper X throws at you, seemingly.
Watch it. I mean,
Phased by it
let's
too much
watch it a
since
little
that game
longer,
here,
right?
Because the ideas that they're coming out with on this attacking side is looking
Let's watch
pretty
a little
good.
longer.
You remove the pistol
Wait, he
round for
dodged the flash
secondary one
arrow.
as
Did you
well.
see that?
Things have looked just
He looked
I
away
would
from
say
it, IRL.
normal for T1, right? With what we're kind of expecting from them. A situation though for Boom. Pendulum swinging back in
Watch
their
the
favor.
document. I'll
Overall,
watch
with
it.
the
I'll watch
operator
it.
back out for
Let's
Famous.
watch this a little longer though.
Kind of narrowly missing each other as well.
If they get to like 8 and it's like
Ops.
looking over, like I'll just watch the
Mid-control.
documentary maybe. I don't know.
Quite paramount, but T1 sneaking
We'll see.
past it.
And Boom just
I don't know,
taking
hoping
this
they,
beat in the face yet again.
Oh my
Berserk's removed, and so is Shiro. Meteor. That's a cracker.
I take everything back. Let's everyone start telling your teammates, yo, why'd you whiff? Start shooting back. Let's aim. Stop whiffing. Let's aim. Clearly it works. I think everyone should have that mentality. Why are we whiffing? Let's shoot. Let's shoot them first.
Necessary.
They got something cooking in there.
Dropping 2 in the first half as well. I mean, it feels horrible.
I
doesn't
think they're
it? And you
cooking.
do have to remember that's what DRX were pushed to do in our last series on Bind. Didn't work out for them. Nongshim still take the map, but at least they came out with some good discussions to start to figure out things immediately. These situations for Boom, you still got access to 4 of your ultimates. Famous has not done anything with that operator yet.
They're just looking
And
raps.
your
I
big
know.
play from Shiro and Berserks as well is just
You know,
cleanly removed by Meteor.
I hear what you're saying. Harsh but true. Harsh but true. NC Slasher, consolation prize. DOS9 maybe also with a stinger at close range. But nonetheless, it's T1 and they are doing a
should
good
blame
job at
Sophie.
playing things safe, running the map.
Stop.
And also,
Chat, stop. You guys
somehow
have to
Meteor just being
stop.
able to
You
pull off
guys
those
have
lurk
to be
kills
locked
again.
up for the things you
Boom, on
guys
the
are
other hand,
saying.
needing to step up so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this sort of situation, and you're not really even needing to see Meteor go on any tangible lurks right now. He's
Oh,
just
the
with
crazy
his team
pre-fire
doing
now.
the job. Everyone's hitting the shots on T1 at the moment. Got to see a switch up come through from Boom, or maybe, and this is very unlikely, see a huge mistake from T1. Good grab net.
Spots out DH, but the whole team of T1 is right behind
He
him.
got his.
Yeah, a bit
Fuck
of
it.
overzealousness from DH there, but it'll be some growing pains with this one.
Sure, I'm not gonna
Trade at the
lie.
end.
Which ultimately does favor T1 given the fact that Boom will have to reposition.
Documentary or what?
Yeah, but I'm looking at Shiro and NC Slasher. You've been
I
given the
might fall
responsibility
asleep,
of these
chat.
primary rifles here, right? You're holding on
Chat,
to
like
them.
I can genuinely
Have to see
fall
them
asleep right
come
now.
away with the goods. NC Slasher,
Like
of
if I
course,
close
holding
my
on
eyes,
to
I will fall
Annihilation.
asleep, chat.
Xerx is not going to be able to use the hat to get the reveal
Like,
over on the other side of the map. Because you need to see some information gathered by Boom soon. Everyone is just being very stale in their positions currently.
Yeah, given the guns they have, so conservative makes sense even though it might not be the best option. But meanwhile for T1, playing ahead of this, right? Reading the A split.
Like, I can deadass
They
fall
have stacked up
asleep.
the rifles in the right spots, but the spike.
T1 have just closed so many
This is
spots
getting a little-
on play, and
We're
Shiro's
getting a
just
little
caught blinking.
boring.
30 seconds left.
Quick on the pre-fire check. NC Slasher though, trying to pull himself out of this dire situation with the Annihilation. Goes for the wide swing. Buzz TP's it. What the heck? Headhunter pulled out immediately. Famous was not able to come online, but still NC Slasher firing off quads onto another one. Buzz close range tries to get the snap, but NC Slasher will bail his team out with a thrifty win.
I said I can't believe I'm saying this if T1 make
Okay.
a mistake.
They got
And
three.
There's a couple of
You know, it
mistakes
starts
in
with
that
three.
round. Time being a little bit of a potent
It
one.
starts with
They
three,
use a
chat.
lot of it to clear a lot of the corners, which you do understand in the 4 versus 4
It
situation.
starts with
it looks
three,
like they're
and
gonna
this
get a
is
bit
where
of a
we
good
go
hold
from.
back on towards this A site, right? But it's NC Slasher with the ultimate, the Annihilation that I highlight there, used to great success. And if he loses his life there against Buzz, I mean, is that situation redeemable for Buzz in the 1 versus 1 from Berserks? I mean, maybe, but it doesn't happen there.
We start with
Lifeline,
3 and we go
at
up
least
from
give
here.
it to Boom now, as they look to
Let 'em
try
cook,
and tie
let 'em
things
cook.
up.
Let them cook, chat.
Finding that confidence now with the peak, but yep. I see that disappointment on your face, Komodo.
It's just famous.
I mean,
again with the
Buzz is just
operator.
farming though, I'm
He
not
is
gonna
being
lie.
dealt with so
They're
convincingly
getting
at the
getting
moment.
farmed.
That's Buzz on this chamber as well, reading the situation aptly. Barrier
Meteor,
mesh instantly propped up.
Meteor has access to the Steel Garden as well. If you want to go for a play with that, you absolutely can. You hear the drone, though, starting to go over towards B, so you know that Shiro is there. Berserk's usual utility is towards Bravo as well, but it's the alpha play to come through from T1. This is the priority play from then into the B site.
Yeah, looking for that crunch. Shiro starts things off beautifully. Decent one from Berserks as well. Stacks will
Whoa,
trade.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Gives
careful.
T1 the site. Oh,
And
but
we're
numbers,
speaking
Buzz
to the
all of a
operator.
sudden still hangs around a little bit longer than he wants, and that's Shiro gone off the board.
3 versus 2. Superior upline. Obfuscate the vision with the dark cover, but still, what can you look to do? DOS9 with a paranoia. NC Slasher, Gravnet.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're
Couple
just
on
getting
the
farmed by the
side.
operator
Good
on
flash,
DRX.
swing off of it.
Ah, but they're not swinging off of it. That's the problem.
Just a blind paranoia, and that's it. They're just holding on to the other side, but not really finding too much. Buzz, meanwhile, just waiting for the right time to click. Not finding it. Sax, though, happy to hold down onto lane. DOS9 feels the pressure, goes up against Stacks, but at this point, the round is done. 2 kills to his name, and that will be it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the dark cover to come back online for DOS9, which is why the paranoia goes a little bit too early, you know.
I mean,
a little bit surprised that NC Slasher didn't try to throw that Gravnet out early, and they
low-key,
paranoia
like,
was the
I
sites try and
wanna
just
turn this
open
shit
up
off,
an
bruh,
opportunity
but
for him
we'll
to start
keep
to get
watching
in
it.
for a retake. If the intention was to have a timeout in the round after, maybe best option
We'll-
would have
we'll
just been
keep
to
watching
save.
for
You know,
now.
As heartbreaking as it is, you
We'll
would have
keep
had a couple extra
watching.
guns coming in towards this next round. You still got the ultimates building for the ones that have used
Like,
it. A couple
it just
still
doesn't look
available.
competitive.
As T1 claims 7, and the remainder of the Boom Boys as well at the tail end of that round. Now that timeout, as I mentioned, comes into play from Boom Esports.
Boom just are not doing.
Really, you start to wonder.
They're just
3-9
letting
from
T-Rex
T1
just
on
walk
the
around the
attacking side of
map,
this map. Boom opted
and
to
then
start defense.
Boom was not doing anything together as a team.
Well,
They're just taking
it
1v1s.
definitely
They're not
is
winning any of them.
position that does not feel comfortable for Boom. We'll see if this tactical timeout can dig them out of this trench. The other thing to think about is just how much pressure could be mounting on their shoulders as well, thinking about their upcoming opponents, or even the fact that they are possibly going to get relegated. I mean, we kind of had a slight discussion about this, right, at how the Southeast Asian challenger scene looks right now, or maybe even just challenger specific overall.
Like, look at Boom's setup right
I
now.
want to throw a memory back to
One
everyone.
A main, one cat,
Boom
one
with
B,
Boom
one market, one top
on this
mid.
map against Gen G
What are they
was 12-0.
doing this
Boom
round as a
didn't get a
team?
single attacking round.
Nothing.
And that's where they go next. That was the last time they played this map, by the way.
They're going to
Really
sitting
need to see a huge switch up come on
Stairs
from them now for the 7-5 to give
on
themselves
B.
as much opportunities as they can on that switch up.
Okay.
Not getting any picks or anything. He just has a gun to just like sit
Timeout,
there.
T1 expecting plays, playing it safe. Drone checks pizza, doesn't see
But
much.
like, I mean, this they might like,
Little by
actually be
little, the
split, but
scaling
like
starts
still,
to come into play for
like they just
T1.
don't. They just look lost.
Piecing the puzzle together.
They don't have like a
As though
game plan or anything.
He's hungry.
It is the pistols though. Berserks and Shiro are the ones with the rifles. They're not at the current point of position where Buzz is lurking up mid. Rendezvous at the ready.
Slowly scaling forward. Not much supporting him though, so this could be dicey. The rest
Like,
of the team.
it's
up
been
towards the
40
lane.
seconds. There's
I'd
one
love for
here,
them to
one
just
here,
leave
one
it
here,
be
one
and
here.
focus on getting in
What
towards
are
the
they
site, and that's exactly
trying to
what they're gonna do.
accomplish?
Izu goes in, but Buzz
Just
head
nothing?
removed.
Great decision from Berserks. Now the weapon's getting picked up, smoked off as well right at the entrance.
Wow.
Shiro with the triple. Izu then trying to pick up the pieces. Spike retrieved, but that is quite telling as well. Into the site he goes, but so will Boom. They are chasing, they're hunting, but what is that?
Holy
Microflicks! DOS9 in the one-on-one after his two teammates just died.
Oh.
Digs himself deep and will dig his team out of that
Damn.
one.
He almost won that
my
shit.
lord, what a valiant attempt to come through from
7
Izu
HP.
there. DOS9 with 7
Damn.
HP. The patience from Boom,
That was
like
kind of crazy.
statues waiting for T1 to pop the pin, waiting for T1 to get in towards that B site, and they start to do so, right? Izu on
He
the
got the
dimensional drift
first
goes
two,
in,
and
starts
then
to scope
damn.
out just what he can find for the team, and they start to get just peppered down by the spray of bullets
Get a
coming
replay
through. A
of that.
thrifty from Boom on the back of that timeout that they come on out with. I thought to myself as well, where is the neural theft to come out from Berserks? It's not really needed. The team was shooting, but the 1 versus 3 attempt from Izu, he's even given the huge opportunity at the end there. He knows that that was
Yeah.
so winnable.
That's so close.
Nevertheless, Boom. They will take that round for the 4th on the board now as we move into the last of the half.
Good moment by DOS9. That's right, next round continues forward. Let's see if Boom can actually string another round in together with this famous.
I mean, if they can get 5, but like
Voice
low
that
key,
off of
it's
his
not
once
too
again. So
bad.
far, it's been 0
5 wouldn't be
kills.
too bad.
Just got to remember as well.
5
those
would be, like,
isolation rounds that
respectable,
Boom have
to
been
be
able
honest.
Find, right? Slow to react to the different styles of play thrown at them. It was a bit of an Achilles heel against Talon. Now it's proven to be the same against T1. 5-7 feels like a necessity.
Have
8-4,
double Senti?
maybe still manageable.
Okay, double Senti is
Such an important round
crazy.
at the moment. And if T1 continue to go where they are at the moment too, into Famous' operator.
Yeah, that shit's over. They have double Senti, bro.
Fortunately,
5
Flash
4 is kind of
has to
ass
be
with
away.
double Senti. I'm
DOS9
not gonna lie.
to relay forward. Oh, and then steel guarded propped.
Gonna start to go in as well. Hunter's Fury out from Shiro, catching some damage, but is it gonna catch any prey? NC Slasher gone.
He caught him off guard through the
And
smoke.
the side smoke propped up by DOS9. Famous looks to get ahead of the fights, but look at that as well. T1 already swarming. Spike not fully planted just yet. They are waiting for Boom to peek out. And Famous, even though he finds one kill, that is all he writes. Berserks to do it all. And it's looking near impossible. Works off the one bit of information that he does have, but then the peek from Meteor.
Yeah, looks over.
T1 closes out this first half.
8-4 half.
I don't even know if Berserk's used the neural theft at all. I'm scratching my head to consider if it was thrown in there at all. Just rip that one and provide your team some sort of extra information.
It's looking like
sort
it's
of
over.
situations. Either way, Boom. They tried to flood early before the plant situation could go down. You got to see the contingency plan of Stack still having a Hunter's Fury at the end there. Be very viable to bail T1 out if Boom started to mount a successful retake.
Defense could be horrible.
Exchanging of
There's
the
no way you're gonna
hearts
have a
now.
good
Boom
attack with double
Esports
sentinel.
to the pistol round they go. Pistols, pretty good for
No
them,
shot.
right? They've been very successful.
Yeah, but
on
Cypher,
collecting time and
like,
time
what do you
again,
get on
but
a scent?
do start to wonder. After
How are you
those
gonna
pistols,
exec a bomb site?
what do the rounds
You're
look
gonna
like, right?
cage
Because
dice,
T1 have been doing so much better
Cage
here.
door,
And I also remember T1 losing the pistols against Paper X.
put a
but still
censored gen on
pushing
the
it into
exec.
overtimes, losing the bonus as well in some circumstances, right?
Their attack is
Their
gonna be
rifle
awful.
rounds are starting to be built up brilliantly. Makes me worried for Boom here, Quack.
Yeah, I think it's over for Boom.
It's a far cry from what we've witnessed in stage
You can
one.
give
That
them
was
5.
the
You can give them a
era
comp change right now.
of Boom,
I feel
surprising
it could still
everyone
be
with all
over.
these up plays.
Imagine you could
Six
swap your comp at
movements
halftime.
and moments as well from
That'd be
DOS9,
kinda
but now it
crazy,
feels
no?
as though most teams have started to catch on to these little tricks and antics. T1, on the other hand, so far.
Is
on
there
this
any
map,
video game where you can
especially
do
on
that
the
or no?
side, have been just running
No,
around
right?
with their own
I
game
don't think
plan while
so.
Boom tries to, I guess, catch up onto it.
Oh, look at that one from Boom as well.
The numbers.
Currently last in
Like Marvel.
pistols.
Actually, yeah, Marvel.
See if they can turn it around here, though. They picked up the first
Imagine
pistol,
that, but
of
in
course.
Valorant, that would be
Map.
fucking crazy, no?
So to be able to double down, 1 foot in front of the other. Got to also contend with something that they've
That would
really
be
played
kinda
against when
crazy.
it comes to Ascent.
4 Sentinels and
plays.
then 4 Duelists?
From Buzz,
That'd be insane.
Rendezvous again, ripe and ready.
You just never win that.
There we go. Info gathered as well, but look at that. As soon as Berserks tries to peek forward, gets sniped down, but
Okay.
the rest of Boom will happily trudge forward into A site.
Got to capitalize on this now, though, as Boom get that plant.
So, I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Shock darts and everything over.
Never
and
mind,
the
I'm not gonna
utility
ask you
that
no question.
blinds Boom. Spike almost planted it,
I'm
but
not gonna ask you anything, chat.
unfortunately falls off. Just Famous left looking for sheriff shots against the Ghost in a Classic. Even at range,
Never mind.
Meteor,
Never
calm
mind.
and steady, will take the shot.
Oh, Boom have just misread that play to come through from T1. That's honestly what that one is there. You got one player
Never
down in hell
mind.
looking to set up some utility. Believe that was DOS9. You've got
Yeah,
the
that's
plant
over.
attempted from Shiro, and it's just denied.
It's
No one
over.
is protecting him from the jump down.
Fucking
from
yawning.
T1.
Just say, I was gonna say, if T1 lose this round, why do you guys think they lost this round?
He's just thrown in
But
there
they
by
won.
the team to
So
go
there's
and
no
get the
fun.
damage. And they revolt. T1 do not want to give Boone another pistol in this series. They want to close this map convincingly.
Run it back on Corrode, but here we go. Smokes up. Boom, looking to flood.
All the information already for T1 and what's happening in this round. Mid from Izu, B main from Meteor.
Boom will win the series
T1 know that this is
2-1.
playable
Cap.
day.
Yeah, he's even TPs towards
This
the back,
shit
just
looks
to force
over.
the back line of fire.
Oh look what I said. What? He's gonna cage out?
Through
Yep.
Cages. Boom, just continue to walk past that smoke.
The
and
only thing you
straight
can do.
into these crosshairs that T1
Just
are
throw a
holding.
cage to run out of
Had
it.
some stats as well in that round. Didn't have the most successive kill collection
Oh
over on
my
the attacking
God.
side.
Damn.
But it's not really his role in this
Yeah, this
squad,
is
it?
a rough attack,
So
bro. I'm
it'll
not
just be
gonna
some
lie.
confidence at the end of the day to meet with the team.
And he
Team
ran
of
through the
which on
thorns.
T1
That's respect.
picking up those first 2 rounds now. Are they going to be able to collect upon a bonus, or is this is where we're going to start to see Boom find some depth in this server, find some weight here? NC Slasher is one
That's
away
a
from
quick
the
round.
annihilation. They go towards A, where they can pick that one up. Should be no contest of play for that orb by T1.
Come on, Boom. Ooh, Buzz beginning to peek out, gain control.
They just
over
use their one
main.
flash that they
Berserk's
have
hearing it.
to take a main. Now they have no more flashes.
Now
That's
what do you
it.
want to do is boom.
Your round's over.
Spread across the
You have
map.
no more utility.
Sound sensor up.
We're gonna enter the bomb stair with the Cypher trip.
Oh, with the bailout.
Well, he actually just hops away. Okay, now he goes in for it. That's the shock dart baited out too.
Yeah, 51 HP.
We're
hit
gonna
the
Cypher
bucket. You
trip
still
into the
wanna
site.
Go over towards this B side. That could be a bit of a trap
Yeah,
play.
push.
Just a wee bit of utility baits
Uh-oh.
Boom forward, but good shots from Shiro ringing out. That stacks down.
Yeah, if you can find these little isolation
Holy
frags,
fuck, I'm yawning,
you'd be
chat.
right as rain as boom here.
Pumping the brakes, thinking that it would pull the rotations over. Famous continuing to hold inside of A main,
Chat, say it.
and he will secure himself a kill.
Say it, chat.
Yeah, this is the point in time for boom to just collect all together.
What happened in
Let's
the
go
main?
in
Say
somewhere
it.
together as well. 40 seconds to go. It's going to be the A site. See some movements start to shift from Izu and Meteor.
What
They
went
have
wrong
some
down
primary
there
rifles that
in
they
A main?
have got in this round.
T1 grouping
30
themselves up
seconds
as well.
Maybe you can get a little attack timeout, change up the game plan.
Izu, what a timing on the first flash, the second one as well. But unfortunately, the repeat not afforded. Meteor shut down as well. Just Buzz with. He's
What
got,
went wrong
he's got
this
some-
round, boys?
some
Do we
stuff,
know?
Some stuff.
Izu a little bit ahead there. Had the decoy, had some teammates, wanted for the second bite of the cherry with the
What
flash.
went
Didn't
wrong
work
that
out.
round, guys?
Understandable. Have a
How
nice
could-
day.
how-
Just the bonus round.
What could we have done better there, boys?
Boom will be collecting their 5th here. Shiro as well will get ever so closer to the Hunter's Fury. So that's better from Boom Esports on this attacking side here. They do better than their last
I
installment
wonder what
as
we
well
can do
on
better right
Ascent,
there, guys.
courtesy of Gen
I'm
G,
curious.
leading them for a 0 attacking side at half.
Just aim.
But
I
know
agree
that
with
T1
that
are
one.
not a team that are going to let you play default time and time again and find these individual pickings. They're going to come out with different plays. They're going to come out with some set
Omen should have
strategies that
flashed.
they
No,
would have been
not at all,
practicing.
Celestia.
You don't pick a
We
map
just have to
for
out aim them.
a silly reason if you don't
Wrong
got strats,
answer,
right?
Celestia.
Operator is out for Buzz. Currently poised up
Just
towards
don't
the
whiff.
rafters of A. Where Boomer looking to go again.
Flashes out as well. TPs. Going in to check the
Uh-oh.
one in the watchtower.
Uh-oh.
The shots, unfortunately,
Guys,
not
why did T1
connecting
lose
this
that
time.
round?
Boom, finding success
What
on
happened
the
there,
site.
guys?
Might even be the call to come through from T1 here. That's just a convincing execution
we're
in
saving?
towards the site from Boom
What went
Esports.
wrong there,
Set
guys?
up behind the dark cover. Flash in.
TPs as well.
Annihilation. Expunge, but sure.
You need a
we'll take
timeout?
that. You needed a way to
I
get back in
agree.
towards this one as Boom.
We need to
So
go
they
over
will
our
double
game
down
plan.
on the round count, follow up the bonus with what could be a flawless round. Unless Meteor has something to say.
Oh.
Taken out. Goodbye.
Anticipates it, but Berserk's a little bit quicker. Happy to see Boom starting to write things up for the rest of the team.
Could
What
even see an
can
early
we do
timeout to
better?
Try and stop any momentum building on the Boom side. Wouldn't mind it from
Chat.
T1. Yes, you give.
Do you guys remember? Energy versus 11, fractured 11-12. We just came out of a timeout. We came out of a talk. We said, guys, let's just aim better.
For example, in the next round, you see these sort of flash and drone plays come out again. You start to wonder, is it real? Is it not? This is the opportune time.
Did
for
it
Boom to
work?
even
No,
potentially
that's not what we
consider going for
called.
some
I
sort
was,
of fake play.
just saying.
Start
Imagine that's your
T1.
timeout.
I mean, that was granted. It was a round where they had a pretty good setup on A as well, but Boom dismantles it. Could even run the same thing again. But taking things slow. Berserk still.
I
Yeah,
just,
Boomer holding back, waiting
I
to see
just
if
did
there's any
not think
difference in
that's
play
like
from
that's
T1
just
in this round.
crazy.
You know, they've saved an operator. They could be on a forward line. They could be going for a bit of a set pop play for that information as well. So you'll be having to see a drone invested over towards A main, you'd expect. That's exactly what Shiro is popping out at this current point in time. Very standard sober
Okay.
things on this map. To
It's
reclaim some
6-10
territory that
chat.
you have
Do we
lost.
believe?
A little bit more with the progression util coming on out, but it'll keep
Do we
T1
believe?
interested at this A site. This sort of
Wait,
utility
'cause it's actually
is what I'm talking
winnable.
about, Quack. It's the
They don't have any ults. They don't have a swivel
it's
ult.
baiting out T1 to over-rotate.
They don't have
for
Euro
an
for a little
expected play
bit.
that
They're
you've
not gonna have
done a
Deadlock
couple
ult
of
for a long
times.
Show
time.
a tiny bit of presence.
You're not winning
to
around with
make their
Cypher ult
minds.
or
Start
Omen ult.
building that consistency.
Well,
baiting them.
And then
though,
BRMX,
T1 with time
they're
to
gonna
last
get
now,
Wise though, they
beginning
have
to
Euro
rotate
ult, they
back.
will have
Stacks
Civil.
doesn't
That's
feel
3
happy
rounds
being
right
alone on
there.
this
That's
site,
13
so let's
rounds
see if
total.
Meteor can provide him some
I mean-
assistance with that Sheriff of his. Otherwise, Boom. Just
They're gonna
march
need to win
forward.
these rounds
You got the wall up
flawlessly.
as well.
I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
not too simple.
Oh, that's a missed wall actually to come out from NC Slasher. They had to wait for the dart that went out earlier as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Stacks. Good for one at least.
Yeah, here's
But
one.
as I was saying, that's right. It's gonna be a tough round for T1.
Planted.
It's like
Yeah,
a
you gotta
round.
choose
It's like
if you want to
a
invest the
half
dimensional
buy.
drift or not.
Half buy save from last round, I see.
I mean, well,
He said,
what a
fuck
hole.
it. Take you all down with me.
Right pieces at the right spot for T1 in that round. Now, a couple more chances for Boom to get closer.
Enough
One to
motivation.
keep
Oh,
T1
more
on
than
that
enough
point.
motivation for that
Some
one.
credits to back them up for sure.
Revealing area.
You still got to kind of also think that Boom have to have a little pass mark in this round to hold
Like,
on to a
they
couple
wasted
of
Euro
weapons.
last round.
Hunter's
for
Fury off
that,
the rip
and
from
the
Stacks.
Civils, and
Second
they got
bolt
nothing with
doesn't
it.
connect to Berserks. So it's just the 80
Yeah,
damage.
it's probably
player
over.
That has generally been playing
comboed-
work anyway.
Slightly
The two, and they got
more
nothing with
than
it.
Boom.
Yeah, you're not going to read into it too much.
Not looking good.
to Scrounge up something towards this ace site. DH is
Most
ready. though.
impactful
Normal
solo
play
queue
that we
agents
see from
just aim
Boom,
better.
right? They'll get their Paranoia at the ready from DOS9. The Flash is ready from Famous as well. We see this time and time again. There's that drone.
The key timings of it too. Fake TP and it's quickly
Wait,
read
did he
by
just get
T1.
team blind
The
then?
actions from DH
No,
here
never mind.
as he swings over to the side. Still though, Izu not quite connecting onto the shots. Then that allows for the rest of Boom to flood back in.
Yeah, that
Let's
one
go
looks a
our
little
timeout,
scrappy to
boys.
come on out when you're
We need
in
some
the
more
ground there
motivation.
as well. Now a retake attempt to come through from T1 if they want to. Buzz and Stacks. Recon Dart would be a long time coming. Some Might need to go a little bit ahead of that.
I'm too far.
Gotta check all of these corners, especially the one into generator. Sheer is pretty darn low. Stax trying to get ahead of it with the shock dart, but oh, boom. Able to steal themselves and find the 2 kills necessary.
Yeah, it feels like it doesn't really matter if T1 have the inkling and the read that that is the play that's going to come out yet again. Boom,
How
get
is
in and
their
hit their
attack
shots.
better than their defense?
Drew
This
starts questioning a
doesn't
little
make any
bit. Is this
sense.
the one play that they have with this comp to get in towards the A site? Is it always the drone, and the flash, and the grab net, or are there, you know, a couple more different iterations that they do have possible? Taking T1
Ever heard
a
of the
little bit of
safe
time
method?
to
No, what is
figure
that?
out a way to shut that specific play down. But you see it a couple more times, and I think that they'll have a really good way of contending with it.
Can go a little bit back and forth. T1 currently at least. We've got some ultimates to work off of. Izu looking for info.
Well, he will confirm it. Mid is exploring, or being explored by Boom.
Vice isn't good? No, but Vice is good on
That's
this
the
map, bro.
rotations back
Vice is
over onto
very
the
good on this
sides.
map.
Hearing a lot going off over by Tree.
I did just mention before as well, is there a different approach towards this A side?
Flash yeah, I don't know. He could have just jumped to the smoke and TP'd out. He didn't really need the flash for that.
But with no progress actually made, forces Izu to bring out the dimensional drift and just refigure out where everybody is. Confirm
The
again
smart
that
play they
Famous
should
is
do
mid.
is do
They're locked
nothing.
out of mid.
Done,
So you've got
perfect.
some time to settle as T1. Reset, they could come back towards A, and that
Boom. What a journey. Sheerwall in their faces
Just
now.
make sure we save our ults this round. We cannot use them.
information confirmed.
We can't use the ults
Oh,
this
they're
round.
explosive plays.
All in together.
Oh wow.
Stacks holding the off angle for dear life. Actually catches two! Shiro answers back. Meteor out from stairs.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Annihilation.
my
Wasted
god.
two.
And that does it not bode well for Boom. Meteor repositions and gets the drop on Berserks. NC Slasher, a little cut, but it's Izu that closes out. A thrifty picked up by T1 to give them map point.
Why are we running
That
into
is
the
the play that comes out
thorn?
from Boom that I immediately
Famous,
think
what are we
back to their
doing?
Phoenix composition. They love to get control in B main. They love to walk up and they love to
What the fuck
explode.
is this
with
play,
Famous
brother?
getting out those curveballs, the team layering with the extra utility too. Very copy-paste with a little bit of difference for the Cypherlock comp that they're coming out with here, but just the execution not good. Doesn't work out, gets shut down by T1. They thrifty them to
God
get map
damn
point.
it.
I think that
Envy's
that's
the
totally
Dwako.
unexpected, but
Oh
you can tell
no.
T1's quite prepared and quite elated with the result. Boom then opting for different approaches now. They have to.
The timeout
Back
indeed
towards
worked.
this A default.
3 chances for T1.
The timeout worked.
Pick here, Quack.
Oh, you got all that deadlock utility. Oh, excuse me, Vi's utility swapped around as well.
Now you just got to spread around the map at the moment. Thorns towards the entry point of both extremities.
Wait, how'd the tripwire not break? Feels like right on it,
Or
though.
it has just been Stacks and Meteor on the B site. How lucky are you feeling, Berserks? I don't know if lucky's the right word, but
I feel like you need a little bit of luck in the play when you go against Meteor, though.
50-50. You go in for the duel, you hope to get it. Good check so far, though, with the shock darts.
I mean, you've already used your drone from Shiro. You've got a recon. If that doesn't scan logs and you overlook it, Meteor could absolutely just rain on you.
I think it's over. They're not winning this.
Boom setting up for another explosive hit.
Would you expect the same thing twice over?
And it's a different shear wall this time. It's going to catch them off guard. It keeps it
splits
trapped.
Wow.
Oh, no!
Why is my Cypher
Worst
entering
possible
before my
case
Yoru?
scenario for Boom. They have to pick up the pieces now. Great flash from Famous, but still the wall bang from Stacks.
And he can fall back towards the back side if he wants to. 15 seconds, Boom have to force a plant here.
Holds back, holds the off angle. DOS9 carefully
Wow.
clearing, meandering for it, but it does not
Wow.
happen. Buzz getting another shot
Not
as
even
well.
close.
The responsibility on Shiro's shoulders. It's overwhelming.
Damn.
It's crushing. Buzz delivers the final blow. 13.
I don't give a fuck.